pressed it. Hi guys, we think we're talking to you. Somebody needs to drop into the chat ASAP and let us know that you can hear us. But I'm going to say hi, and Georgie will say
hi.
Yeah, and hopefully you can hear us.
Basically, Adam is away.
Adam selfishly decided to take a week off touring with a band because he's a bit rock and roll like that.
So we've had to figure this out, and I don't know if we have or not.
I've pressed start streaming.
And it says there's no one watching, but there's clearly 3 people talking to us.
Yeah.
All 5s this end. What does that mean? Is that good or is that bad?
High fives.
All 5s?
That was not the comment we needed to see.
Is that bad?
Just let us know, because we're going to keep rambling otherwise.
Okay, cool. So we're there.
So back again. Right. So, hi guys.
Hi. Oh my God.
We're dead.
Technically, it's not 8 o'clock yet, so this isn't actually the live stream.
Okay, yeah. So we're going to keep this as like a pre-show thing, yeah.
For us, basically.
But is it?
As good as it gets.
Yeah. So can you hear us all right? Because we've not got Adam's microphone because it's on tour with him. We've not got his computer, so we've had to try and figure out how to set it all up off my computer. The good thing is, if we manage to get this to work without Adam, then that means we don't need Adam anymore.
I'm going to take issue with that, to be fair.
Really? You don't need Adam?
That's not very nice. Yes, I do.
No, you don't. He doesn't need you this week while he's away, does he?
Martin keeps telling me that Adam's going to cheat on me with lots of different people when he's away. It's very mean, and I don't like it.
It's rock and roll. He's in a band. What else is he going to do for a week while he's away?
Play music.
Okay.
We've got a fun show tonight. We've got lots of stuff. I was planning it this morning with a coffee.
Yeah, we're 3 minutes early, but you know what? Let's just
maybe we should wait, because people might be upset if they miss it.
Okay.
I can't imagine anybody would be upset for missing any of this, but I can.
No.
I can dream.
No, and I've got to tell you about this T-shirt at some point as well, but we'll wait until.
Yeah, you might have noticed Martin's not in his official War Games T-shirt.
I have an official War Games T-shirt on. This is official new merch.
What?
So what this is? Do you know what? I'm just going to start. I don't care. It's 2 minutes to people can watch it. I am not fussed.
Dangerous territory, my friend.
It's just what's your expression? YOLO.
How is that my? Whenever I ever said, I say it ironically.
YOLO. Don't know what it means, but YOLO. You only live once.
Yeah, I was you actually don't know what YOLO means.
I know what it means. I'm not that unhip.
Unhip?
Yeah, see, I'm not a millennial like you, am I? Ooh.
So, Martin, that's a really cool T-shirt you have on there. Why don't you tell us about it?
It's a white T-shirt with War Games on the arm. It's cool. We're going to sell them. But also here, on my booby, is a logo that you might recognise as Winter's SEO, the man, the myth, the legend that is. So this is T-shirts for to start off our merchandise chain. It's just arrived in hot today. He was hoping to have the hats in as well. I was meant to be donning a Winter's hat tonight, and they're not here yet. They'll hopefully here by the end of the week, beginning of next week. There was just a few issues with the print on them, so I wasn't happy with them, so they're redoing them basically. But so we've got Winter's SEO logo, and this is the way the world ends, because anybody that knows Winter's knows that that's how his videos when the battle is over, and this is the way the world ends. And then in his true narrative voice that he does, have we got a healthy stream? Yeah. This is good though. Yeah, he said he wanted some T-shirts doing up.
Oh, we're fine.
And we've gone off. Oh,
and we're back.
Okay, don't know what's going on. We're just going to talk through it. It could be really choppy. We're not on a hardline connection. My computer's not used to it. My laptop's terrible.
It's gone red.
And it's just all a mess. But again, just going to talk through it because I don't know where you guys are up to and when it catches back or anything like that. I probably should have YouTube open or something on here.
I've got it on mine, haven't I?
Yeah, but yours is delayed.
Should I put it on my phone?
No, it's fine. Just carry on. We're back on stream health again there. No, video output low.
Call back up already.
There you go. Let's just go with it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, so be it.
Okay.
It's just like the long and short of the t-shirts is the first of the t-shirts we're getting through. We're still getting the Georgette t-shirts done. We're still getting the other War Games ones done. We're going to get t-shirts made up for each of the sponsors. This was just one that the Winters obviously has a fair amount of Patreons in his group, and they've been asking. And I was like, right, come on, let's get on with it. The dice are in process. There's been a holiday or something. The lady who's been dealing with it, I tried to email her last week, and it came back with the auto response. She's away till the 20th of November, and so I don't think I'm getting anything back until the 20th of November, and then I would imagine it'll be a few weeks after that. They said 4 to 6 weeks, and I pressed the button on them about 2 weeks ago. So dice will come through. We're getting dice boxes made up.
I am very excited about that. I'm very excited about that.
So you can buy the dice individually. You can buy the dice as sets. You can buy the dice with a dice box. Which
I like
20
that.
dice in like a Dynamo style.
What?
Domino style?
You said Donimo.
Domino. Doesn't matter, they won't be able to hear it.
Dave,
anyway.
your computer sucks.
Yeah, it really does. And yeah, Dave, it really does. You should have brought your computer in knowing that Adam wasn't here.
That's like you can't put that on him.
I've touched that.
But it's exciting. It's nice, kind of.
Yeah, they come in small to 5XL. So they cover everything and everyone. Saw the tree on Facebook.
Let's talk about my tree.
Are we doing Christmas now?
Well, no.
Move on from the tree. These will be on the website tomorrow, the t-shirts. The caps will be on the website by the end of the week, and then we'll start getting some more of the t-shirt designs together, and over the next week there'll be a merchandise category on the website ready for you to buy. Typical turnaround time is going to be 3 or 4 days because they are initially going to be on a made-to-order basis. So
you'll feel dead special.
But speaking of Clive, the guy who's making them for us, runs the company, he's more than happy to do it that way rather than having to buy lots of stock in. And he's most of the t-shirts he has in stock, white and black t-shirts in multiple sizes. So once he's got the images, he'll just load them on, print them, and they'll be ready for me the next day. So you order on a Wednesday, I pick them up on a Monday. I'll press the button to him. He'll print them. I'll pick them up on the Tuesday, post them out, and they should be with you for the Thursday, the Friday, the latest. So you're looking at a 4-day turnaround initially, maybe quicker.
It's just topped into the room. Sorry, I'm late. I was watching a much better stream.
Yeah, I'm sure you were. I know which stream you were watching. It might have been smoother, but it's definitely not better.
Hey, no. None of that.
The good thing is, the similarity is they both have Martins. And they both have a female counterpart.
Who's the companion?
Co-host.
You are not Doctor Who.
Co-host.
Hey, this is a good slideshow.
I don't know what to do. To be fair, we've been having trouble with the internet all week. Albeit it's just being off. Dave can go on about the slideshow. Do you know whose fault it is that we haven't got a hardline connection up here? Dave. Because you didn't bring the plate in.
Don't annoy Dave.
I'm going to annoy Dave because Dave was meant to bring the plate in for me to plug in so that I could plug the computer in and everything would work better. But he didn't. So, if it's that bad, and genuinely, guys, if it's that bad that you can't hear it and everything's
we'll just call the whole
then yeah, we'll just cancel this week and we'll revisit it next week when Adam's back with more reliability. But in the meantime, we'll ramble for another couple of minutes.
Talk about Necromunda, seeing as that's what's behind
Well, you talk about Necromunda because you know all about it.
All about it is a bit strong. It's awesome. We've had our demo copy, and so we've been hammering out some demos of it lately. It's quite funny to see people come in and be like, "What? Necromunda? Like, what year is it? Is that back? Is that a thing?" But everyone's been really excited about it, and a lot of people that have been having the demos have been really enjoying it, which is good to know. Seems fine. The sign's coming through fine.
Just carry on talking.
Picture freeze. Which is really cool. What I think Games Workshop have really kind of hit the nail on the head with, really, what they've done a really good job of. That was a completely incorrect analogy. I just used them. But what they've done a good job of is price points, which they never kind of it can be hit and miss sometimes, but I think what they've done is they have nailed lots of nailing happening. Whoa.
Yes, because Adam's away on tour.
No, stop it. That's horrible. And
Compose
I've
yourself,
completely
girl.
lost my train
Compose
of thought.
yourself, girl. Tell it, hey chaps. It's going round and round.
Yes, what they've nailed is the fact that the box set, you get a lot in it, and it's a really, really decent price. With us, it's $63.75 for the Underhive box, which has your Esches, your Goliaths, all your tiles, your measuring things, your scenery. You get
measuring things.
You know what they are. Measuring sticks.
That's fine. Measuring sticks is better than measuring things.
That's what they do. They measure stuff.
Okay.
The plazzy things that come in with it.
Plazzy, how scouse did you sound then?
But
Yeah.
basically, it's really you get a lot in the box for the price of it. And what are you laughing at?
Just you in general.
And another thing that's really that's quite interesting about how they released it is that you can get your Underhive box all fine and dandy, but also you can buy your Goliath separately. You can get your Escher separately. You can get the Gang War book, which is cool.
important because that lets you take it off the 2D board into a 3D.
Yeah. So that would
verse.
basically what that would do would be allow you to
Play
move the game
Necromunda.
off of the tiles and play it on all of your different kinds of terrain.
Yeah, it lets you play Necromunda that people knew. That Necromunda that people knew and loved was a skirmish game built in and around sort of dense terrain and sci-fi terrain, and that's what the Gang War book allows you to do. You have to have the base game to be able to
use that
to do it. You can't just buy the Gang War book. You've got to get the base game as well, because why wouldn't they do that? Let's be honest. School them what you want. They're a business. Why would they not do that? But the actual board game side of it is good as well. It gives you then double options, and they're releasing the rest of the gangs, aren't they, on a slow
Yeah,
release.
they're doing. I've heard rumours that Skaven are going to be coming out.
Yeah.
It's like they said something like very early in the first quarter of 2018. It's like January.
Yeah, somebody had said they were doing a gang a quarter. I seriously hope they do it quicker than that, because otherwise they're not. Dave was saying yesterday, if they do that, then it's gonna kill it. So they need to do it quicker than that. But they were all right with Blood Bowl. They got teams out for Blood Bowl.
Yeah, they did that pretty well, to be fair.
So, and that's still going all right now. So it's exciting. We've sold a lot of it. Games Workshop sold a lot of it.
I think nostalgia is very.
The terrain's cool for it that they've released. It's a replacement of the stuff that was out for Shadow War. So that's all cool. And yeah, generally it's looking popular. It's looking good. It's looking positive, isn't it?
Of course, I like it. We had a lot of interest. A lot of people having demos, be they new or kind of revisiting it from the past. So apparently they've got lots of buffer faces. And Will's comment, it reminds me of a CCTV police show where it's frame by frame shots. I can see that.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, that I'm struggling with my computer. I probably should drop the frame rate down, but we're only running at 30 frames a second, so but it's killing. Everything's just dying, basically, from my side of things. My laptop is dead. If you guys started sponsoring with the super chats and gave us enough money, then we could buy a really, really funky box computer and we could bring this stream to you on a much more professional level.
What will be a really, really great video? The video that Ace is putting out on Friday, documenting Scottish Takeover 2. See what I did there, Will? That was pretty good, I think. Well, he is. Will just said he's putting it out on Friday.
Yeah, Will doesn't know.
Oh, stop it. Yes, he is.
I know he's doing it.
I don't believe you. See,
you know what? I promised myself it was going to be good.
I've had this all day.
I am not.
And yesterday too.
But I'm not going to berate Will tonight.
Mm.
I'm not going to say anything about anything that I normally say. Therefore, we'll move on before I do, and I slip into it and I start talking about whatever I normally say. Let's move on from that. I'm being good boy.
But Necromunda,
yeah.
It's got one more week until it's out. It's not out this Saturday. It's the Saturday after.
It's Friday. It's actually out on the Friday. It's a Friday release, which I hope and pray for us and for all of you that stuff starts releasing on a Friday. So we moved from Royal Mail to FedEx because FedEx are infinitely better. But they are more expensive, and that's why we moved from £40 for free shipping to £50, because if there's no such thing as free shipping, it still costs us money. But with the margins and everything, it is what it is. Don't need to go into the depths of that.
The minutiae.
But it was costing us a lot more money to use FedEx than Royal Mail, but the service was more reliable. The problem is FedEx to deliver on a Saturday costs a fortune. We didn't want you getting your product on a Monday, which has happened recently because Games Workshop have been late getting product out to us. But the cost was ridiculous. I'm talking like £20 to get them to deliver on a Saturday. So we're like, no, it's not happening. Simple as that. But we can't deliver it to you on a Friday. We can, but Games Workshop will close our account, so then we won't be delivering it for very long.
Ever again.
So that's not an option. Now, if Games Workshop move to Friday release, then that's fine, because we'll post on a Thursday with FedEx and it'll be there on the Friday. Everyone's a winner with that bit. We win, FedEx win, and more importantly, you win as customers because you get your product when you want.
That was a lot, wasn't it?
That was what?
That was very kind of. You sound like you're on like an advert for something. I win, you win. Everyone's a winner. That's cool. Nope.
I haven't got the sparkle on my teeth.
Yep. Yeah.
My name's Barry Scott. Bang! And the deliveries are done.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Boom.
That was terrible.
That's probably just as well they can't watch this very well. They
Yeah,
can hear
what
everything.
Will has said, and it's making me dead self-conscious now, he's going to take pictures of the buffer faces and then do a Facebook caption competition. And I keep looking at them being like, oh my God.
No, just ignore it. Just ignore that.
A lot of them are you laughing at me looking exasperated. That was a pretty accurate representation of
that works.
my life. Really.
Anyway, so that's Necromunda done. Before we
Necromunda.
Move on to the next one, which is so we're doing what's new, new in and on the shelf. We were going to move into that, but we're actually changing it ever so slightly to talk about stocking fillers, aren't we, running up to Christmas?
Well, that's new in on the shelf too.
It is. It's still stuff that's new in on the shelf, but it's stuff that you should be buying to put away for Christmas presents and stuff. They're smaller, cheaper things to buy, or gift box things to buy. But before we go into that, I've got some big news to announce.
Is it that you didn't... Ace hasn't got his codex yet? Is that...
Ace hasn't got his codex? I missed that bit. Are you talking about why I haven't got my codex? I probably should be there. Maybe. Should be there tomorrow, maybe, if it's not there today. Might have sent it to someone else. Listen, if Dave sent it, then he'll have sent it to the wrong person.
That's not kind, is it? We've all made mistakes.
Yes. My mistake was you.
You sound like my mom now.
True that. But no, so bit of an announcement to make. I need my phone because I need to know a date. But Dave and I were having a chat.
Oh, God.
And in that chat, we were talking about different things. And then I brought that chat forward into the SN group chat. And a few people picked up on it and started showing interest. And I was like, okay. So, tomorrow, Friday, tickets will go on sale on Friday for a one-day winter championship for Warhammer 40k. It's on the 16th of December, which is a Saturday. Georgie knows nothing about this, because there's always got to be something she doesn't know about. The response, because I've been winding you up, was very anticlimactic. I kind of expected it, to be fair. It's absolutely bugging you that you didn't know about this, and this is how you find out about it, but you won't show it on camera?
Not really, because you mentioned to me that there would be a one day before Christmas, so I ascertained at some point that you probably have planned it without telling me, because I don't need to know these things. So you talk to the event manager yourself and then drop it on me and I'll promote it. It's cool.
Bang! And the tournament's done. So yeah, it's 16th. It will be one day. It will be 2,000 points. It will just be 3 games in one day. And tickets are going to be £20. There's no food or anything in there. Prize support. It's literally just a one-day winter championship. We were going to do it as sort of like a small 16-man event just to give something to the locals, draw local interest in 40k. I mean, we've got quite a lot of people playing, so it was something for them, plus then more people. I mentioned it in the SN group chat, and then there's loads of people. Ace officers in the chat room who's like, oh, I might come up for that one. And people are interested in travelling for it, and if you want to, fine. We're not going to allow big numbers. Haven't decided a cap on the numbers yet. It might be 16, it might be 24. But we're using the current ITC pack. So literally whatever their pack is at the moment is what we're going to use for the day on the 2,000 points. So it's the championship missions. So there will be a clear winner. It might be that 3 people win all 3 games, but one of them will be a clear winner on points. So it will encourage people to play for the points rather than just go for the alpha strikes, because that can hurt you late game for points, etc., etc. And it's a practice for the Last Chance Open for those that want it. It's a practice for Vegas for those that want it. It's also, in complete honesty, it's a dry run for us for the Last Chance Open, so that we can see how the missions work and we can then tweak things in time for January. It's only 4 weeks before the big event in January, so we'll see how it goes. If we get through 3 games and there's time left and everybody's willing to do it, we'll throw the 4th game in. Possibly. I honestly don't know.
Your streamers are flying, your audio went something about a 40k event.
Painting updates on Martin. I know, yeah, I'm reading the one above it as well. Cool. Certainly interested to hear your thoughts. Facebook so far. Info didn't come through. So right, none of that's come through then. Interested to hear your thoughts. What's Joe interested to hear?
Joe is talking about hearing Ace's thoughts because he's got a digital copy of the codex.
All right, okay, so they're talking amongst themselves. It's kind of all just failing, isn't it?
Do you want to call this whole thing off right now?
Info didn't come through. They're not hearing us properly. I just don't know whether it's worth the carrying on. It's kind of just dying of death. 16th of what? Guys, you froze when you started talking about it. Right, guys, if you can hear us, I'm not going to go over all the information again. It doesn't seem worth it. We'll put an event up on Facebook. 16th of December, we're having a one-day ITC event, standard ITC event in practice for Vegas. I was much more excited about it the first time I said about it and how we went around. But if it's not come through, it's not come through. Stream's terrible. We're going to call it because it's just not working.